talk about Honda because as Marquez told Zarco and some of the other guys some months back on Honda, is like, look, yes, I gave up a lot of money, so don't waste it. Doesn't seem like Honda is wasting the money they got back from Marquez. And it is it time to say they're officially back?
No, we're not gonna jump that gun.
Yeah, I
You
mean, I can see improvement. I mean, if Mir would have had stayed up maybe 10 more Grand Prix, then possibly
hang on one
we could
second.
have.
He's had over 44 crashes.
I mean, that's my guy. I like Mir from like when he won his first championship and stuff like that. But
He's a Suzuki guy.
man,
Just
yeah,
leave when
all
he's a
right, all
Suzuki
right.
guy. Don't say
That,
nothing else.
that's
Just a
that.
Suzuki guy.
But anyway, yes. Okay, so I feel like if he's finished more Grand Prix and Luca was around more, I feel like they'll have a better step than they're making now. It's a little late in the season, but I don't want to say they're officially back yet. But I can say that they're making the steps, right steps in the right
Okay. All
direction.
right. All right. Reese, you said no, but I mean, it could be like, Colorado State with Dion their second year. It's a lot better than their first previous 5 years. And Honda, they're again, crashes here, crashes there. As you know, these guys are on the limits all the time. So, you blink and you crash. What do they need to do for you to say they're back?
Consistent consistency is key. I mean, it's not just show like they're doing now. There's one race they show great, then the next one they're like nowhere to be around, and it's like the next one they're nowhere around, the next one they come up, they're in the top 10. Give me more consistency, and then I could say, hey, they're making a push to come back. I mean, right now they're showing a lot more improvements than the blue brand. It sucks, but um, they're showing their improvement. They're showing that they didn't waste that money that Marquez left on the table. They're actually taking the initial steps to improve the bike and do what they need to do.
Right.
Um, and I keep saying this all to a lot of people. I mean, you have one more year of the 1000s. You got one more year. After that year, it's almost like a
Reboot.
start from everybody. Everybody starts from zero, and we just hopefully everybody can come to the table at that time.
Yeah, I mean, I do think, and we'll move into it, but the riders, the teams that are in, that got bikes in other series, might have a better chance of that. Lewis, what are your thoughts on Honda, where they're at, and are you saying they're back? Not yet.
I'm saying they're further ahead of the Yamaha at this point. I'll definitely say that. I've said that for a while now. I felt that they have been improving in the right ways. And, nobody ever said that the Honda didn't have motor.
I
It
was going to
just,
bring that up
yeah,
because on the straights with Luca Marini, we
he
thought the
wasn't getting away.
KTM's, we thought some bikes was going to, nah, he was right there.
Hey, so Honda doesn't have a problem with the motor. Honda's always had problems with stability in the braking and corner speed and edge grip and things like that. So and some of that you can get mechanically, some of that you can get through electronics, and some of that you got to find a rider that can ride around some of those issues. And they had that rider for a long time in Marquez. And now they're trying to build a bike that's a little more suitable for more guys than just one guy. And that's what I'm hoping Ducati stays away from is don't make the bike so Marquez centric that it becomes to a point where nobody else can ride it. And Honda did that for a long time, and now they're kind of having to go back to the drawing board and build a bike. But the motor was never the problem. The bike puts down ridiculous amount of power. So I feel that they're definitely ahead of Yamaha by a few steps because they don't have to build a motor from scratch. They have the motor, they know they have the overall chassis. They just have to get these finer points figured out, and they're doing it. I mean, they are investing. They're doing the right things, and I think they're doing it in a way that makes sense. I mean, they're not just going to throw all the money at this thing because again, next year is the last year for these bikes. So I'm not going to dump all my R&D into a bike that I'm scrapping in 18 months. Let me take some of that R&D money and start putting it towards that bike for 2027. So when that season kicks off, we're not at the back of the table. We're at the front of the table. You know, we're doing the right thing to get our bike back up to the top step as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I just
And
hope that the riders survive between now and then.
if Luca, what we see Luca and Mir doing, I mean, if Marquez was on that bike, I mean, wouldn't it be a winning bike? Because I mean,
Nah.
the Ducati's
It would
Nah.
it would be a winning bike because of him, but not
Right.
because of the bike.
Well, I mean, we could say that about the 25.
Ducati.
Yeah,
he could say that, except his brother's winning on it also.
that's a 24. That's a 24.
20-ish.
Hey, listen, in some states it matters.
I think Honda's
still
doing
a
the right
duck.
thing. Yeah, I think Honda's doing the right thing the right way because you see what Mir. If you look at Mir and Marini,
Yeah,
they have very similar styles.
yeah.
So they're making a bike to work with a specific style, very smooth, very fast corner type of style, not a hard braking shooting point, kind of style where you have to kind of go into the corner and you have to use your rear brake to get that last 2% of the turn done because your front brake is already gassed out and you're going to crush the front end. So they're changing the dynamics of the bike away from what Marquez is good at to something that more people could be good at. And that's what they need. They need a better rounded, all around better bike.
Okay, I agree. Before we leave off Honda, Zarco, he's looking better, still crashing a bunch. Samcat, I saw they were cheering him on because he finished 15th. I don't know if they're saying goodbye to him. I don't know what's
They
going
saying
on
goodbye. They saying goodbye. Goodbye. Good riddance.
And this is on Honda, right? This is on Honda for. I mean, I shouldn't say it's on Honda because maybe somebody wrote them a fat check for him to come over. We don't know, but they're shipping him off to World Superbike. But this is on Honda because this guy needs, like Raul Fernandez, he needs more time. I don't think he's a bad rider. He needs more time.
He's a bad rider.
They don't like giving time though. How much time can you get though? He's like, hey, I need time. I'm in the
1
world
year.
stage.
He barely got a year, and he was hurt.
KTM don't give you that sometimes. Like certain
What is he,
manufacturers
Jesse
don't
Cole
give you that 1 year. You in and you
Hey,
out.
hey,
Remy
listen.
Gardner, gone.
We trying to race. This ain't no fundraising case.
Come on, listen, man. Now let's this has been one of my gripes with Gardner, with Ika Lukuono, with Samcat. There's some guys that get a bunch of time, but listen,
Brad Binder got a lot of time.
Aleix and Pohl got a lot of time. Bradley Smith got a lot of time. Tito Roubaix got a lot of time. Redding had a lot of time in GP. Like, and these guys barely got wins. So like,
that's what I don't get it.
How do we do?
Hey, but you gotta say they had a lot of time. But some of those guys you named, they at least were top 10. At least top 10.
As a rookie?
Brad?
As a rookie?
Didn't they get it like once? Because if I go back in it,
listen.
Yes.
Nakagami got pole once too, right? So I mean, like some guys, he would have got it. It would have been a situation.
When nobody's on the track.
Listen, you never know. It's MotoGP. You never know what can happen until you watch.